Unsticking your life. I've just spent the last few days with three teenagers I hadn't met before. I was contacted and asked if I would mind hosting them for the weekend. It's Thanksgiving today, and they were looking for a kind of home environment to spend a few days, to explore the city, and to be able to come back into a home and a welcome, and to recharge their batteries from their studies. So what occurred to me during my time with them was that actually it seemed like I was maybe doing something for them, but it was apparent to me as we shared that time that in fact I was receiving far more than I could ever hope to give, and that receiving was just a state of openness. And so it brought me to consider the idea of gratitude and appreciation. And I know in appreciation that what we are actually doing is just opening ourselves to the qualities inherent in a situation, in a person, or maybe something, and experiencing it without judging it. And similarly, gratitude is a state of opening to that, and it goes beyond the mind and any idea of thanks. It is a neutral state. And so it leads me to what I've been sharing a lot lately is that the idea of being receptive. And so that seems to me to be a small suggestion of a way of living that allows us to be more in the flow of things. When you're not judging what comes, when you don't have any preconceived notions of how something should look, when you don't feel any sense of needing to be thankful or to feeling less than thankful about something, it allows you to open to life as it's offered to you and to create life as you wish it to be. And that wish it to be goes way beyond the mind. It's from a deep impulse that is in harmony with the flow of creation. So what does that look like? Well, I'm aware that there was a time when I was on Hawaii not so long ago, and I was in this pool, and certainly I started off feeling a deep sense of gratitude as I was floating in this pool in this river surrounded by this incredible beauty, but a little hard to describe, but it felt as if my heart overfull with that sensation of gratitude expanded beyond my heart, and I just felt a connection to everything. And I will say that time had a very odd passing in that time in the pool. It several hours passed and it didn't feel like that, and I could have spent many more there, and I felt that there was no limit to that. So it's kind of hard to put these things into words. What I would like to say to you that is easier to put into words is, what if you don't judge your life? What if you don't judge what comes to you in one way or the other? What if people that you meet are simply as they are? And I'm reminded of the words of a Richard Bach book that I really liked years ago: I am and you are, and love is all that matters. Well, I think the significance for me is in that I am and you are. And there's no difference between that, between I and you. But in that statement lies something. It's acceptance. And acceptance leads to being receptive to whatever is. So if you want to unstick your life, consider simply receiving it. Allow yourself to open and watch what is created from that.